welcome back to the next episode of Lituation. Is it a conversation? It's a situation. We're back for more talk. And this episode, listen, there's 3 things that you have to do absolutely when you're in college. You're going to go to class, you're going to study, and you're going to party. So this episode, we're talking about the proper way to party and how to make sure you don't party too much.
This is my episode.
This is So start out with me in the discussion, man. We were talking about, like, you got to party. Like, so many times people are like, well, don't party too much, don't do this. But I think there's a proper way to party, man.
Absolutely. And it's more just managing your time, managing your responsibilities, and making sure, like the policy I ended up with, not the policy I started with, was do the worst first. So whatever I would have to do the worst first. Do the worst first. So if it was homework, I got to do that before I go to the party.
Okay.
You see?
I was like,
You see how you?
nervous. I was like,
You said do the worst first. I was like, oh Lord! By the time he graduates, he's gonna have all kind of grades.
Come on, fam, you can't do that.
I didn't know.
I mean, but that's how I got out of the super party phase and made sure I took care of my responsibilities so that when I went to party, we could let loose.
Right. Yeah. What was the best day of the week to party for y'all?
Thursday.
Oh,
I was about to say
Thursday.
we started on Thursday.
Oh, you started on Thursday.
Yeah.
So
We started on Thursday. So my routine was to study, no partying from Sunday to Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, wrap up, study time, and then we started Thursday to Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Before church.
At church.
No, I went to church.
The Holy Ghost party at church.
I ain't missed church now. I didn't miss church.
So you didn't go to
Sunday morning started at midnight. The club don't close to 4.
Oh.
Church started at 11.
It's the after
That's what
party.
y'all did. Where'd you go? Out in somewhere in Alabama?
Tuskegee.
Oh,
Right.
How many E's? So listen, for me, even with partying, like it was hard for me because I was in the band. So like for the fall season, we didn't party, and I found myself like looking back, I didn't really have like the fullest college experience because I had a scholarship. So anything that would threaten the potential of not having a scholarship was not going to happen.
Yeah.
Who didn't want no debt?
I ain't had those problems.
I didn't want. Yeah. So even Nathan,
That wasn't my struggle.
That wasn't just. Tell me about your party experience.
So I didn't party pretty much at all. One, undergrad, I stayed home. And I worked. And my mom, Jamaican, super traditional, conservative.
Yeah.
So I really didn't party like that. And I do feel like I lost a lot of valuable experiences.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you do need to have like that work-life balance that means so much more after graduation.
Ain't nothing like the 3rd cup of jungle juice.
I'm not gonna lie. I did have some moments where I took communion. It was blue.
It was blue. Well, listen, hold on. So real quick, what was your favorite beverage? What was your favorite beverage?
It could be called favorite because it didn't taste.
What was
It
your-
wasn't
okay,
good.
What was
It
your beverage of
not
choice
good.
in college? I'll say for me, it was
Drink.
Incredible Hope.
Drink.
It was drink.
Literally, Brennan just said drink.
Drink.
Right.
That's all it is. Listen, we got.
I didn't learn how to drink though until I graduated college. I think in college, I was like, oh yeah, I'll take some, whatever it was, like, and then I was the girl who'd be like, yeah, give me a Jack and order.
I cannot imagine you ordering the Jack and anything.
Oh my God! And now that I'm older, I'm like, oh my God, I was really like ordering, let me get a Jack.
You just heard somebody say that and you decided to.
And I decided that's what you're supposed to drink. But my party experience, I feel like I really didn't start partying for real until I went Greek.
The Greeks know how to party.
Yeah, my first real party was Atlanta Greek Picnic. Even though it wasn't on campus, it was like in Atlanta. It was lit. It was the best time ever. But go ahead.
So even with that, I mean, like, how do you like? We all talk about partying.
Okay,
Partying's gonna happen, but
Yes.
like, how did you stay balanced? And like, how did you party enough, but also like study enough and be prepared?
Okay, so I was for real straight A student, like not playing around. But I did have my fun. So on campus, every day was a party for me because I had found my tribe, and literally we lived across the street from each other. My friends had this big old apartment with all this thrift store furniture, and literally
Shout out to the thrift
we
store.
would just show up at their house at like 10 o'clock, and all of us would just be there all day. We had a projector. The projector would be running with whatever we wanted to watch. Marks would go to class, come back,
Y'all had a
work.
party every day. Like, you woke up partying. And
Every
not
day.
in the traditional sense of like nightclub, lights
Yeah.
low music, but just, it was fun.
It was like a day party, lounge, chill type vibe scene.
No, but that's legit though. Like, and I think that's something that even throughout like dark times, that you got to learn how to celebrate. Whether
Yeah.
you're actually going to a party,
Yeah.
or
Big
it's your everyday life. Find moments to
Especially
have,
as black
come on,
people.
black joy
Right.
and,
Well,
and celebrate.
Listen, celebration and escapism. Because I remember just
Right.
for me, like my first 2 years was primarily like marching band, and it was very much regimented. We practiced for hours with the class, and it was like, man, I'm working for this scholarship. So like, you know, it was a thing. So when we did get a chance to escape, I had a bye weekend. It was a fish fry. Like we pack up my partners from Memphis, people from Chicago, my roommate from Louisiana.
Good old fish fry.
Man, we have a fish fry and just be chilling the whole time.
Absolutely.
Was it fried chicken Friday?
Fried chicken.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like something they have at the HBCU.
I don't know whether to be offended by that or not.
Hey, but you know, I do want to like talk about something that you mentioned in terms of like escapism. I think that's something where we should really talk about that, because I know, for example, me when I was in college, I was in this crazy relationship, y'all, with this dude.
been there.
He lived in New York, and
Chill.
he lived in New York.
Did we date the same
Chill.
person?
Probably, I hope not, girl. He lived in New York, but he was like really controlling, you know. And I feel like at a point in my life, going out became my like escape.
Right.
You know, like I did not go to the club that much ever in my life until I was going through that tough situation with that guy to try to escape from what was going on.
But
Oh,
don't
wow.
date that guy if that's you.
Yeah, don't date him.
Don't date him. Know the signs.
Wink, wink. No, I think.
That is not the proper way to party.
I think the proper way to party is I think we all said is like preparation. Like if you're gonna party like that,
Oh, yeah.
get you some water.
Eat.
Dear
Get
God.
you Pedialyte.
And not,
Pedialyte.
not sugar, like
Pedialyte, and
soak
also,
it up.
what I used to do was try to create like a time for recovery. Like Sunday, I would definitely go to church, and after church, it was like I'm not doing anything, and I'm gonna be prepared for my next class. And
Also, we should mention, you absolutely can party without drinking.
I was
or
just about to
or
say
getting
that.
into any of
Right.
those, you know, things. And
That's not
you can
everybody's
absolutely
thing.
have
Yeah.
fun. It actually,
Yeah.
for me, like, parties transitioned into more of like what Mickey was saying,
Kickbacks.
where it was like,
Kickbacks.
Yeah.
where it was like, all right, we gonna come together, vibe, we might throw something on the grill, you know, have some music in the background, and we just chilling. all day.
Chilling,
We might
yeah.
do some study work,
Yeah.
joke, laugh, do
It's
whatever.
fun to be sober and watch the people who are drunk. I'm just.
Oh, it is.
That is actually.
That is
It is.
true.
The people who
It
can't
is.
handle it, like
Yes.
you'll see that person who like if you
Everybody
look up
has that
too
one
much in
friend.
the dictionary, you'll see their picture.
That person.
Because, like,
But another important thing is to always make sure that there is a driver.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You gotta have a designated driver.
Or get your Uber ready. Have
Well,
your
that's
Uber-
true.
Get
you
your
feel
Uber
me?
fine.
But if
Uber
you,
and Lyft
I don't
and
think they
Lyft.
have Ubers in Tuskegee.
These
The pride of the Swift growing south.
they Swift and Grown ain't got no Ubers.
We don't need Uber.
We didn't need to. So the other part about this is like notice what you notice, right? Like so
Yeah.
you got to pay attention to what's happening around you, who's around you. I've literally seen and that's not to scare you, but like I watched somebody get slipped something and watch their life change.
Oh my
Or
goodness,
they
yes.
take hold of something. They get
Yes.
honestly
Yes.
they got into a relationship
Yes.
from that party. And so many things have come from that relationship that they didn't necessarily want. So like, how did you notice what you noticed and just pay attention
Hey.
to like changing things?
This is where you need to have, if you don't got a tribe of people,
Exactly.
have you a friend, at least
Exactly.
one
And
friend.
apply at my tribe. .network.
Right. You better plug it. Apply at my tribe down there.
Different
Work. But for real, have you a friend. Make sure your friend if you are the friend, make sure you have other people who are not at the party that can support you. Because I had a friend who would like get drunk and get like belligerent, like overdo it every single time we went places, and I felt boxed in, you know. So just make sure you have other people outside of that one person who can support you if you're going through something with somebody that you typically go out with.
Right.
Right. I mean, even with that, we're talking about who's in your network. Similar to the first episode, we kind of talked about who's in your network, who's around you, which brings me to our network that we're actually building and getting connected to. Natalie, real quick, tell us about the network that we have that we want everyone to be a part of.
Absolutely. The proper way to party is to make sure that you join NYA Connects, where there's a community of people, just like you said, Mickey, to support you, to resource you, and know what that balance is, because we want you to live well, do well, and thrive in whoever God is calling you to be and however God is calling you to serve in such a time as this. And we live.
I mean, that's it. I guess that's the way to be lit. Listen, you define
It is the lituation.
I mean,
Right,
but that
right.
was like lit.
In whatever context.
You know
Yeah.
what we should, like, I mean, I think as we talk about, like, even finding that balance, like, being intentional about who you connect with is also very important. And like, you
At
know,
the
like,
party or before the party?
Before and after.
oh,
And
listen, yo,
during,
now,
and after.
listen, choose wisely who you talk to at the party.
Right.
Every shorty ain't
Yeah.
for you. Every dude ain't for you. Like
Yeah.
everything that look nice ain't amazing.
That'll preach.
And it don't.
That's the whole word.
Matter of fact, this is the number one rule. Take a shower before you step in that party. That is the number one rule. Don't be a Negro. I'm sorry.
I think that's a great way to
It was a glitch. It was a glitch in my head.
Rain down on
Yes.
me.
Just make wise decisions and make sure you have a good network of people around you that are watching out for you.
Absolutely.
Because if you're on the juice, sometimes you don't make the best decision. So you need that friend that's gonna help
No
you
yes
out.
men in your circle.
Absolutely.
And
Listen,
we'll see you at NYA Connect.
you hear me? Listen, you want to find people who will pray with you, not pray on you.
Help the people! Bishop!
We got to pick up a tithes and offering on that one. Anyway, man,
That's a
listen,
bar.
that's been episode 2. I'm Derek.
Andy.
Natalie Nelson Parker.
More Mickey Grace on Instagram.
It's your boy B.
Yo, that's episode 2.
after that?
That's episode 2. We out. Peace.